Check the description for the following discount codes. So many of you expressed concern when I mentioned that I'd injured my eye a few weeks back. I thought I'd just do a quick update video to let you know sort of what's happened with it. And I really appreciate all those sort of comments of concern as well. Now, for those of you that don't know what happened, I was at home here and I had to drill a hole inside my van to put a hook up. And when I'm at work, I have safety glasses. When I'm working on cars, when I'm underneath cars, there's often dirt and rust, corrosion. If I'm drilling out broken bolts, if I'm grinding something, if I'm even hacksawing something, I'll put safety glasses on. But at home here, I just didn't have a pair because I don't really do a whole lot of DIY at home that would warrant a pair of safety specs. So I was out there in the van drilling this, it's like a 3mm hole, and I had the drill sort of at head height, so parallel, with my eyes and my face, and the drill bit snapped and hit me straight in the eye, bounced off somewhere out in the garden. I mean, it really hurt. That was, we've all been poked in the eye before, but that was something else. Anyway, like the moment it happened, my eye started watering and there was blood sort of coming out in the water as well. So I thought I've obviously done something. But anyway, like a typical man, I just got another drill bit, carried on, finished the job, and didn't think any more of it. Now, my eye was sore and blurry, for the rest of the day. I went to bed, it was still sore. And when I woke up the next day, there was dried blood all around my eye here. And I thought, maybe I should just call 111, which is a number we call here in the UK for sort of mild emergencies. So, and the vision was still blurry as well. I was sat there trying to read something on my TV in the front room. That's where I sort of browse Google stuff and YouTube and that. So I read text on my main TV a lot of the time, and I'm like, this is noticeably blurrier than it should be. So anyway, I called 111. Long story short, they sent me to A&E, to get it checked out, and that was a bit of a palaver in itself. I got to A&E about 10 o'clock in the morning. And eventually, after seeing 3 different doctors, they said, oh, you need to go to the eye clinic, Carl. And I'm like, no shit. I hit myself in the eye with a drill bit. I didn't break my leg. I know I need to go to the eye clinic. That's kind of why I'm here. But anyway, they got me an appointment at like 3 o'clock. They could have, this is just the way the NHS works here. When you tell them you've injured your eye, you'd think they'd just book you an appointment at the eye clinic from the off, rather than make you jump through all these hoops to eventually be sent there. But anyway, eye clinic, checked it all out under various like microscopes and imaging devices and all sorts of stuff. And anyway, the left eye was noticeably blurry. There was like ghosting. If I was reading text, I could see the same text again, but just like behind it and off to the left a little bit, almost like a 3D effect. And they said, it looks like your eye is already starting to heal, and it's only like a day after I'd done it. And they also said they couldn't really tell why my image in that eye was blurry. My right eye, perfect, no issues whatsoever, 20/20 vision. Left eye, obviously got this ghosting. But they said where you've impacted the eye shouldn't really affect your vision, and yet obviously it had. Anyway, did a few tests and checked everything out. Give me some eye drops to make sure it didn't get infected. Sent me away. Said come back to us in a couple of weeks for an eye test and another inspection, and we'll just see where you're at. So 2 weeks passed. I think it might have been 2.5 weeks. And I went and had it all checked out again. This ghosting that I saw in the left eye was still there. If I closed my right eye and tried to read things with just the left, there was ghosting. So I was like, something's obviously still not right. It was really noticeable compared to how my vision was before I got hit in the eye by this drill bit. Anyway, they did all the eye inspections and scans and everything. They said the eye is completely healed, Carl. There's nothing physically wrong with the eye. It looks like a perfectly normal eye, but the vision is now not as it should be. And I'm like, well, what does this mean? And the answer is glasses. I am now a spectacle wearing mofo. And I haven't been, ever before. So what I've got is my right eye has 20/20 vision, And I now have 2 different pairs of glasses, which I'll just put on for the sake of illustration. The left lens is like four stops or whatever they describe it. It's like +1 or something like that. And the right eye has got no adjustment at all. Now, I didn't pick these specs before anyone starts judging me on my choice of glasses. I got buy one, get one free in Specsavers. I literally just said to the girl that was like in the front of the shop, just pick me 2 pairs of glasses that you think will suit my face shape. And she went, well, that one and that one. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Get those done. And that was the extent of my input in the matter. Because I'm like, the reason I need to wear them is because this left eye is sort of got that ghosting. There is now a very slight blur, like all the time. Now, it isn't really noticeable unless I try and read something, or like apparently it's a good idea to wear them when I drive. Because it's not like I'm short-sighted or long-sighted. Like, so some people need glasses just for reading because they're long-sighted. Some people can read things up close fine but can't see in the distance. They're short-sighted. This eye has just got like a fixed amount of blur, so to speak. And so the left lens in my 2 pairs of spectacles here just correct that blur in the left eye. So I can, even without them, I can still read like the smallest text they provided me with up close, and I could read text far away. There was just that sort of ghosting around it. But, you know, the lesson to be learnt here, you know, and the warning to everybody, and it's going to sound like common sense, is even just drilling 1 hole without a pair of safety specs can result in, you know, a broken drill bit and damage to an eye. And now for the rest of my life, I'm going to have to wear glasses, you know, as and when I deem it necessary, really. Probably just for driving, because I want the sharpest image possible when I drive. Apparently also, because of what's happened to the eye, I should get more glare from oncoming headlights, and the glasses should help to sort that out as well. Obviously, I'm no eye expert. But yeah, I'll probably wear them when I drive, and perhaps if I'm having to read something for an extended period of time, you know, where I don't want that ghosting around the text. But, you know, I'm kind of kicking myself really, because these safety specs were like £2.50 from B&Q. And had I had a pair, that would have saved me having to now wear glasses, you know, for the rest of my life. And who knows whether that will gradually get worse as I age and over time. And, you know, it's just a real ball ache, to be honest. Like, I was sitting there wearing them yesterday because I've never wore glasses before. Some of you may or may not know this, but when you first put glasses on, everything looks a bit warped, a bit fishbowly, a bit like wearing a Pimax VR headset, actually, is what it reminded me of. That same sort of distorted, almost blurry image. And depth perception is off. I kept tripping over myself as I was trying to walk around the garden yesterday. You know, my eyes were getting sore and like almost a bit of a headache. And this is all apparently perfectly normal when you start to wear glasses for the first time. And I've got to wear them as much as is possible, like for the next couple of weeks, to try and get my brain used to this new corrected vision. But you know, what's weird is, after like injuring my eye, there was no sort of adaptation period for me to get used to having a blurry eye. I didn't get any of this sort of warping or weirdness with that. But I mean, again, you know, I'm not an eye expert, so I don't know how these things work. But this is me now, so you may see me wearing these in some videos going forward, depending what it is I'm doing, just to sharpen up that image in the left eye. It is really quite weird, because my Missus Katie was trying these on, just as you do when someone gets glasses, for a laugh. And like, obviously the right lens has got no correction in it at all, and it's just the left eye. So a little bit weird. But anyway, I thought I'd just update you all, because a lot of you, literally hundreds of you, commented, you know, saying, you know, I hope your eye gets better, Carl, and I hope you're okay. So I just wanted to say thanks for your concern and your thoughts, and just a reminder and a warning to everybody that you really can, you know, just have that 1 in a million sort of opportunity, that drill bit snaps and it just flies and hits you in the eye the one time you're drilling a bloody hole without wearing a set of safety specs. And now, you know, I have to wear spectacles sort of as often as I want to, if I want my life to be, you know, in focus like it was prior to me hitting myself in the eye. But yeah, thanks very much, you know, for your kind words and your concern, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take it easy. If you're drilling holes, wear safety glasses, and I'll see you all soon. Take it easy.